I'm a pharmacist, so I work 6 days a week. The pharmacy opens at 9 a.m, but I need to be at work before then so I can get everything ready. I usually wake up at about 6:30 so I can get the kids up and ready for school, and then go for a run before work. I have to leave home by 8:30 at the latest. The morning is the busiest time in the pharmacy, so the first thing I do when I get to work is start preparing prescriptions so they're ready for customers to collect. It's a community pharmacy, so I know a lot of the patients quite well. As well as giving out medicines, we try to give advice on healthy living. I think people really appreciate being able to talk to someone in the pharmacy and get advice or treatments without having to see a doctor. I usually have lunch at about 1 p.m. Sometimes I bring my own lunch, and on other days I like to leave the shop and wander around. I might buy something to eat or even try out a new cafe. The area near where I work is really nice, and I often bump into people I know. In the afternoon, I try to catch up on all the admin tasks that need doing. I check my emails and upload information to our website. I often take phone calls from receptionists, nurses, and even doctors from the local surgery, checking information about medication. I leave the shop at about 5:30 p.m, but I usually make some deliveries on my way home. Some of our older patients can't travel to the pharmacy themselves, so they rely on this service. I try to be home by about 7 o'clock, so that I have time to read to the children and put them to bed. I'm usually too exhausted to do very much in the evening, so I generally just cook supper and watch some television. And then I like to plan my next day in my head before going to bed. It's a long day, but I love my job.